In the part 1 lecture of fundamental laws, we have already seen about the law of cure, law of action, law of quantity and dose, law of quantity, and law of quality. So today, let's start with the law of use. The dose and quantity that will thoroughly permeate the organism and makes its essential impress upon the vital force is that which will affect the functional sphere of the individual. So, the dose or a potency of the simillimum, that means the homeopathic similar remedy, permeate the organism thoroughly. Means the medicine acts on the sick. The sick means the whole person, not only on the particular part. Next, law of biological development. The function creates and develops the organ. If an organ is used more, then it remains healthier. For example, muscles. If we daily exercise, take a push-ups and all, then our biceps become healthier. If it is not or a less use, then that organ becomes susceptible to diseases. Next. So, functions gives identity to any organ. For example, heart development in embryo. The heartbeat starts first of the muscle mass. That means it will develop into the heart, into the four quadrants. So the identity of heart is what? Circulation and the heartbeats. So next is law of disease development. Functional symptoms are produced by the vital force in is exact proportion to the profundity of disturbance. Functional symptoms precede the structural changes. Means first there will be a disturbance in function, then the structural changes of that organs happens. So this is the pathology gets advanced in the diseases. So first function derangement and lastly the structural changes or cellular changes happen. So derangement of vital force is directly proportional to the severity of the functional symptom. For example, in case of PCOD, the person is having, for example, dyspnea. So dyspnea, we can calculate with the help of what? The severity of dyspnea with the O2 saturation. If the patient's O2 saturation is very low, means what? The derangement of vital force is more. So next is law of proving. So Dr.Robert has given the three law of provings. First, any drug inert in its crude form should be given in high potency. For example, carbo-veg, that means a vegetable carbon. This is inert in a crude form, no action in a crude form. So that's why in only high potency it has a medicinal value. So potentization of a vegetable charcoal leads to what? The medicinal value to that vegetable charcoal. A substance that produces only functional changes in its crude form can be given in a crude form during a drug proving. For example, ipecac. Ipecac produces vomiting. So, in a crude form, that's why it should be given in a crude form during proving also. A substance that is very active, poisonous in a crude form should be given in a potentized form. For example, mercury, then Ophidia group means snake poisons are poisonous things. That's why it should be given in the highly potentized form, so that its poison का इफेक्ट क्या होगा? कम होगा. Now, laws applied in a posology, that means the law of repetition. Law of repetition during the treatment. Never repeat your remedy so long as it continues to act. Never repeat the medicine till the previous dose is acting beneficially. Now, next is what? Law of repetition in a drug proving. Law of repetition in a drug proving. That means never repeat the dose when drug is produces symptom in the prover. So never repeat the dose in a proving while symptoms are manifest from the dose already taken. Okay, so unnecessary repetition leads to medicinal aggravation. That's why don't repeat the remedy. So thank you.